Beautiful people, what's good? This is your guy, Tone DeShields II, and I'm joined by my brother in arms, Philly Foothills, and we are Birds of a Feather, the podcast. Thank you guys for locking in, and as always, if you guys are just hopping in, make sure you smash that like button. If you guys haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to me, my guy, Philly Foothills at the Nest Out West. The links are available down below in the descriptions if you want to support us and the YouTube channel. But let's not forget, we are live on two channels. We are live on Chalk It Up Sports, and we're live on the Nest Out West. So make sure you guys go subscribe to both channels if you haven't already. We'll greatly appreciate that. And my man Philly Foothills, take it away.
Is good, is going on, and is cracking. I'm Philly Foothills, and I am back in the Nest Out West, where I'm trying to bring you the best place to come get shit off your chest when it comes to our Philadelphia Eagles, our 76ers, and let's go, baby. Absolutely ready to get it fired up once again with my guy here, Tone DeShields.
Mm-hmm.
And really couldn't have found a better person to work with, really. I know we always say that, but I can't say it enough. Really appreciate you, my guy, and enjoying doing this. And we can't do this without each and every one of you of our followers, of our subscribers. You guys are what keeps the content going. Like I always say, you guys are the food and the water to the channels. Without you, it does not continue to survive. So if you're feeling the vibe, like my man here said, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe to keep our dreams alive. And let's keep it fuego, baby. Let's go.
Yes, sir, my man. It's this off season is going to be so interesting. Like we've already talked about. The NFL Combine is tomorrow. The draft, I believe, is in April, so next month.
I can't believe it's already March, man. The first 2 months, went by really pretty quickly. Even with some of the hard stuff that me and my family were going through, still went by really fast, like it usually does, man. It seems like the first quarter of the year, the third of the year usually flies by. It's already creeping up on summer before you know it.
Yeah, man. Spring is literally around. Spring starts, I believe, sometime this month, somewhere in the middle, or maybe that second or third week in March.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, you're right, man. Time is flying, man, and it's a new year, and this year is going to be a good one. This year's going to be a good one. I got a good feeling about our Eagles. I got a good feeling about the combine, the draft. I'm just putting it all in Howie Roseman's hands. And this is all we had. This is all we can do. As much as we love the game, as much as we banter and go back and forth about the game, all we can do is put faith in not only the man upstairs, but we also got to put faith in this shade of a man, Howie Roseman. But you guys, we're not gonna tease you anymore. There's so much to discuss, but the biggest thing on the docket is a 32 team mock draft. We told you guys this is what we're going to do, and we're not going to disappoint. So if you guys are just hopping in, make sure you like the video. Really helps the content grow. If you guys are watching this after the fact, after the live stream ends, that's perfectly all right. I know it's going to be a busy night for you guys, and James Harden makes his debut in Philly. This is going to be it's a really big night for Philadelphia. So if you guys are watching this after the fact, no worries. Make sure you double back, hit that like button, share it, whatever you got to do. Comment. I want you guys to share your thoughts on this 32 team mock draft. Me and Foothills are going to go back and forth on picks. We're going to alternate picks. So essentially, Foothills is going to make the first pick. I'll make the second. He'll make the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, so on and so forth. And we're going to do that until we get all the way to the end of the first round. And we're going to see how these teams made out. We're going to make decisions for these teams. We're going to make decisions for our rivals. So Foothills, that means you can't pick a punter for the Cowboys in the first round. You can't do it.
Oh, man, there goes my whole draft board. Gee, I got to start all over.
Oh, man. And that also means you can't pick, and I mean it, you can't pick a long snapper for the Giants either.
Yeah, you either, man. No, you either, and you can't pick a third string tight end for the Commanders or nothing like that.
Hey, listen. we need to pick them a new name. That's what we need to do. With the first overall pick, the Washington football team selects a new name. Like, come on, like really.
That's that definitely they should trade up. They should just package up all their picks and go get a new name. Definitely, that's what they should do. That would be the first step in fixing that franchise.
Most definitely, man. They need. What does my man Kanye West say? Find God. They need to find God, man.
Waste Management Field, man. Jeez, place is held together by duct tape and bubble gum.
Exactly, duct tape, bubble gum, man.
Yep.
Baby tears.
Yep.
All right, so you guys, we're not going to waste any time. We're going to get going on this mock draft.
This is going to be interesting.
Also, if you guys are popping in,
do you know? Does this one give us the team's needs? Like, will it say like they need an offensive line, linebacker, corner? Okay.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
Because I did a little bit of homework, but not for every other team.
No, I feel you. No, I got you, man. I
You know
got you on this. So, again, you guys, we're going to need your help in this live stream. We're going to need your help.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to need your help helping us make picks. You know, we don't know every player. You know, we've done our due diligence, done as much research as we possibly could.
Right.
But we're going to need your help, you guys. If you're in the live stream, make sure you guys give us some pointers on these picks. Give us suggestions. You know, let us know what you think is the best option for these teams. We're going to be doing a 32 team mock draft. 32 all teams we're picking for. Like I said to you guys before, Foothills is going to pick the first pick for the Jags first. Then I'll pick for Detroit, and we're going to literally go back and forth and alternate. So make sure you guys stay tuned, stay locked. This draft is going to get really interesting. Okay.
All right.
So select all. And
we could give like probably like 45 seconds to a minute for each pick. That way we can let the live stream chat chime in, and that should work out fine with the timing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We're gonna go for about an hour tonight. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah. 32 teams, about a minute. You know, we can actually
this.
It's gonna again, bro. It's gonna take longer than what you think. So this is gonna be perfect. It's gonna be perfect, man. I'm excited for this.
Yep.
All right, let's draft.
Let's do it.
Okay, so Foothills, you have the first overall pick for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah.
For the Jaguars, their immediate needs are offensive tackle, edge rusher, wide receiver, guard, and defensive tackle. So they need O-line, they need D-line.
Yeah.
And they need a wide receiver. So,
So
this is what you have at your disposal. You have Kayvon Thibodeau, Aiden Hutchinson, Evan Neal, Kyle Hamilton, Andrew Booth Jr., George Karlaftis, Kenyon Green. You know, I'm pretty sure you're not going to deviate too far from that top 10.
Yeah.
So, So thinking about the Jacksonville Jaguars right now, let's talk about their situation a little bit. They have a young quarterback who needs stability right now. They're coming off of a dumpster fire of a season last year due to Urban Meyer.
True.
And also Trevor Lawrence was sacked a lot.
He was.
He also needs some weapons. Etienne didn't play at all last year. He had an injury. I believe what's the wide receiver they have? Laviska Shenault. He was injured for a bit last year. So this Jags team needs a lot of assistance on the offensive side of the ball. Now the question is where are you going to go with it? Like I said,
yeah,
you know what their needs are.
My thinking is though that
what's good, BLSG?
What's going on, youngster? Appreciate you chiming in.
Bobby Murphy, what's going on? Bobby Murphy says Evan Neal, offensive tackle, the bona fide best offensive lineman in the draft, bona fide. It's not even a question.
Okay. I definitely think that's a possibility. My only argument to go offensive line in the at number one would be that, and I know Trevor Lawrence is not Joe Burrow, but Joe Burrow, was able to turn that franchise around fairly quickly without much of an offensive line. I mean, he got sacked 9 times against the Tennessee Titans. He got sacked 7 times against the Rams in the Super Bowl. That's a big reason why they lost.
Right. It's a big reason
So
why they lost. So is offensive line more important than what the Bengals made it seem to be?
I'm
Because,
just,
like you said, he got sacked
yeah.
a
As
lot.
a GM for the Jags right now, I'm definitely leaning more towards taking a top edge rusher, and I think that would be.
Really?
I think yes, I am, and I think that would be, in my opinion. I actually think Hutchinson's going to have more of an upside than Thibodeau.
Wow. Okay. So who's your pick for the Jags?
I may throw a knuckleball in there. Let me know. I'll give the chat another half a minute or so. Let me know what they think.
Yeah, for the people that are here, who do you guys think Philly Foothills should choose for the Jacksonville Jaguars? The Jacksonville Jaguars need an offensive tackle. They need
Yeah.
edge rushers. They need D tackles. They need O line in general. They need D line in general. They need skill position, wide receiver to be specific. So who do you guys think Philly Foothills should choose for the Jacksonville Jaguars? Again, this is a 32-team mock draft, and me and Foothills will be alternating picks. He's going to pick 1, I'll pick 2, he'll pick 3, and so on and so forth. So the chat, I keep saying Neil. That's the second person to say Neil.
Okay.
Make sure you guys smash that like button also on the way in and on the way out as well. We'll really appreciate it.
Now he's a left tackle, right? He's going to be a bookend
Correct.
franchise left tackle, hopefully.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So
I'll go.
what's your thoughts?
I'll listen to the chat. I'll go with Evan Neal.
Evan Neal. Okay. Evan Neal for the Jacksonville Jaguars, the first overall pick. Evan Neal. All right. Now.
All right, tell me on the clock.
All right, so the last time I did one of these, I chose Aiden Hutchinson, right, for Detroit. I said that they were going to probably most likely go with the hometown hero, the Michigan Wolverine.
Right.
That's what I did before. And let's be honest, the Detroit Lions, they have a lot of needs. They have needs a wide receiver, quarterback, linebacker, edge, and safety. So let's deviate from what I did before.
Okay.
I think the Detroit Lions are going to go Kyle Hamilton, maybe. That's what I think. But why not Aiden Hutchinson, right? Gives you a bona fide edge rusher. We know the pass rush is definitely needed in this NFL.
Absolutely.
You can either go Kayvon Thibodeau, and it's kind of hard to miss on either guy, or go offensive line. But who are you protecting? Jared Goff. So it's really an interesting situation to be in. So if I'm being honest with myself, like I said, I'm going to do something different from what I did before. So I think I'm going to go with the safety out of Notre Dame, Kyle Hamilton.
Really? Okay.
A curveball.
Yep.
Like I said, I chose Aiden Hutchinson last time. I want to do something different. They need a safety. They need someone. And Kyle Hamilton does more than just play safety position. You can, load him in a box. You can blitz him. He can defend the pass coverage. He's that Swiss Army knife on defense. He does everything you need him to do. And he can be a bona fide leader on that defense. So
very true. Very true.
So you have the Houston Texans next. The Houston Texans, they need an edge rusher, a corner, a wide receiver, a safety, and a quarterback. They need edge, DBs, a wide receiver, and a quarterback.
Okay.
So on the board, you still have Kayvon Thibodeau, Aiden Hutchinson, Andrew Booth Jr., George Karlaftis, Kenyon Green, Garrett Wilson out of Ohio State, the wide receiver, Matt Corral, the quarterback out of Mississippi, Ikem Ekwonu, the tackle out of North Carolina State. Derek Stingley Jr., the corner
Yeah.
out of LSU.
Yeah.
Chris
Definitely
Olave.
it's going to be defense because Lovie Smith, I mean, he's defense all the way. So the pick's
Okay.
going to be defense for sure. For sure.
Okay.
And I think he did some amazing things with guys like, these are, more linebackers, but guys like Briggs and Urlacher when he was in Chicago with those guys. So I think he can do some amazing things with Hutchinson. I think we're gonna go unless I'll give the chat a few a minute or so at least. Maybe they could chime in a little bit.
Right.
If they got any dispute to that pick, but I'm gonna go I'm gonna go Hutchinson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now it's funny because you went with the right pick in that first overall pick for the Jags. Me, some will say that's too high for a safety, right? And I would tend to agree. But we're having fun.
You think Kyle Hamilton's that maybe that generational type of talent?
I think he's that. I think he's going to be that good. But again, we're having fun. I don't think the Detroit Lions will choose Kyle Hamilton. I chose Aiden Hutchinson last time, but like I said, we're having fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Bobby Murphy. I'm gonna go ahead and stick with Sorry, Gio, I'm gonna have to disagree with you, but maybe Tone will pick maybe the Jets will get Thibodeau the next pick. I'm gonna stick with Hutchinson to the Texans.
Right. With the third overall pick, the Houston Texans select edge rusher out of Michigan, Aiden Hutchinson.
Yep.
All right, the Jets with the fourth overall pick. Now, the Jets need everything, but the Jets need DBs, linebackers, edge rushers. They need a whole defense. They need tight ends. Yeah. So, which direction are we going to go? Kayvon Thibodeau, the edge rusher, the corner, Andrew Booth Jr.
Yeah, you see that. You guys see
Jr.
That. Booth Jr. has risen up a lot of these mock drafts. He's risen. He has risen. He's not so long ago. He was like around 12, 13. Being picked usually. Gio saying Booth Jr. I like that pick. I can't argue with that pick at all, Gio. I really can't. For the Jets, you put him under the tutelage of a Robert Saleh. I think you're going to see some good things from this kid. He's the best, in my opinion. He's the best corner in the draft.
Right, I feel.
I mean, Stingley's like 1B, right? I mean, Stingley's right there, but I think Booth Jr. is another. He's a little bit better. There's like a notch, half a notch.
All right, let's see. So, I think I'm going to go with.
Oh shit! Oh, Shockey said Derek Stingley or Kayvon Thibodeau. Okay. Gio said I think Thibodeau.
I'm not going to lie. I think the Jets are going to go with the bigger name, and I think they're going to go with Derek Stingley Jr. over Andrew Booth.
Okay, but who would you pick though? If you were playing GM for the Jets right now, who would be your pick?
If I was being honest, I would choose Kayvon Thibodeau. I would choose Kayvon Thibodeau.
I mean, that's really what we're doing right now. We're playing GM for all these teams.
With the fourth overall pick, the New York Jets select Kayvon Thibodeau, edge rusher out of Oregon. All right.
I like that.
The way this is laying out, Foothills, you're going to pick both of the top picks for the Giants.
Well, I mean, the Giants already got a really good corner, right, on one side. What are their needs right now?
They need wide receiver,
defensive tackle,
safety, running back, and corner. So they need DBs, a D tackle, running back, and wide receiver. They need an offense, and they need DBs.
Why is quarter? Was there a trade that happened and that I didn't know about? Why is quarterback not on that list? Really? Really?
That's funny. That is funny. They do need a quarterback, if I'm being honest.
I mean, at least you get the back end. I mean, come on. That's crazy. That's interesting. Okay, so they need a whole shitload of things. Let me do something real quick here.
Make sure you guys smash that like button on the way in, and if you're leaving, smash it on the way out. Super grateful for you guys being here. Make sure you guys also subscribe to both YouTube channels. We are live on Chalk It Up Sports, and we're also live on The Nest Out West. Make sure you guys smash those like buttons on both channels. Make sure you guys subscribe as well. Super grateful to you guys.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Bobby Murphy said Giants need O-line badly. Offensive tackle Green. Okay. All right. Devante Wyatt to the Giants. Where's Devante Wyatt? What position does he play? I'm not even familiar with that name.
Neither am I.
Is he talking later? He's got to be way down the list.
Yeah, he's not even.
I have to search his name. Maybe he didn't get the name right. I don't know.
He's right. He's D tackle out of Georgia. He's 58th though. You can wait for the second round for him.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. I'm gonna say with the 5th overall pick, the New York Giants select Kenyon Green, offensive tackle.
Ooh, he's a guard.
Oh, he's an offensive guard?
Yeah, he's a guard, yeah. Let me see. Green has excellent stance. He lines up noticeably lower than his teammates, thinking it's behind.
Oh, they need offensive line. I'm still gonna take him.
Okay, no problem.
Yep.
Kenyon Green, Texas A&M. Okay, I like it. Respect. Okay, the Carolina Panthers. Now, they're without Stephon Gilmore. I think he was on a 1-year rental. They also have J.C. Horn, who is coming off of an injury, but they need quarterback, O-line, and running back. So if I'm the Carolina Panthers, I'm going to go with the offensive tackle out of North Carolina State, Ikem Ekwonu.
Okay. I like it. All right.
All right, so you got the Giants pick again. Now, left on the board is Andrew Booth Jr., George Kolaftus, the edge rusher, Garrett Wilson, wide receiver, Matt Corral, quarterback, Derek Stingley Jr., corner, Chris Olave, wide receiver, Charles Cross, offensive tackle, Ahmad Gardner, corner, Jameson Williams, wide receiver, Tyler Linderbaum, center, Malik Willis, quarterback, DeMarvin Leal, D tackle, Jordan Davis, D tackle, edge, David Ajabu, Devin Lloyd, linebacker,
Yeah.
Jermaine Johnson, edge rusher, Sam Howell, quarterback, Daxton Hill, safety, Drake London, wide receiver. You know, if it was me, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm the Giants, I'm repairing my offensive line in one draft, and I'm gonna go offensive line again. That's what I would do.
So you go. Excuse me.
I don't know why they don't have offensive line as part of their needs because the offensive line is like weak.
Yeah.
But so far their needs are still wide receiver, D tackle, safety, running back, and corner.
Okay. Well, since quarterbacks, they're obviously still in on Daniel Jones. So I'm gonna take wide receiver Garrett Wilson at Ohio State.
Ooh, I didn't see that coming. Okay. All right.
Curveball.
Okay.
Like you said earlier.
I didn't see that coming. All right. Now the Falcons. The Falcons need edge. The Falcons need D-line, wide receiver, running back, and corner.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie to you. I have the Atlanta Falcons choosing Andrew Booth Jr. out of Clemson, the cornerback.
All right.
Mhm.
All right. Okay.
All
Well,
right, so we have the
let's
Denver
see what the Broncos
Broncos.
needs are.
The Broncos need quarterback, edge rusher, tackle, linebacker, running back. Quarterback, edge rusher, offensive tackle, linebacker, running back. All right, so on the board, George Karlaftis, Matt Corral, Derek Stingley Jr., Chris Olave, Charles Cross, Ahmad Gardner, Jameson Williams, Tyler Linderbaum, the center, Malik Willis, quarterback, DeMarvin Leal, D tackle, Jordan Davis, D tackle, edge, David Ajabu, Devin Lloyd, linebacker, Jermaine Johnson, edge, Sam Howell, quarterback. Kenny Pickett's there, N'Kobe Dean is there, Drake London, Daxton Hill. You have options for sure. It gets a little tricky at that number 9 pick. So if it was me, I'll probably go either offensive line or edge, because whoever they get at quarterback, I want them to know I'm trying to protect you, and or I'm trying to go pursue I'm trying to pursue the other quarterback as well in defense. I want them to know that I'm dedicating assets to the trenches. So, what do you think? Where did Foothills go? I've been talking to myself the whole time. Wow. Foothills, where art thou? Let's see. There he is.
Sorry about that.
There he is. There he is.
All right.
It's all good.
So what's the Broncos needs? They need a quarterback. They need. Pull it up for me one more time.
I got you, my man. Broncos need quarterback, edge rusher, offensive tackle, linebacker, running back. Quarterback, edge rusher, offensive tackle, linebacker, running back. So what are you thinking?
Let's see.
What are you thinking?
I mean, their defense is pretty solid, even though they did just get rid of Von Miller, so they may be looking for his replacement, which could be
True.
Karlaftis.
I like Karlaftis actually.
I do too. But what do you? I mean, I don't know. They could be leaning.
Also have Ajabu up there as well.
True, they could be leaning quarter. They might go Corral.
Right.
They might go.
I don't think I'll be honest. I don't think they're going to get I don't think they're going to get one of these big ticket quarterbacks. I just don't think so. I think they're going to go. I think they're going to go. I think the Broncos are going to pick the first quarterback off the board.
You think they're going to pick the first quarterback off the board? Really?
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's either going to be the Panthers or the Broncos.
Got you. All right. Well, I'm going to say with the 9th overall pick, the Denver Broncos select George Kolaftis, edge rusher.
Boom. Broncos select George Karlaftis, edge rusher out of Purdue. Violent pass rusher. Good pick. Very good pick. That shores up that D-line even more. All right, The New York Jets. So previously the New York Jets chose Kayvon Thibodeau at 4. I think the New York Jets are going to go DB. I think the Jets are going to choose Derek Stingley Jr.
Got you.
The cornerback out of LSU.
Okay.
You got the Washington. You got all the rivalry picks. Washington football. The Washington Commanders. Bum 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 bum.
Right.
Now the Washington Commanders. They need everything.
Right.
They need a quarterback, a tight end, a guard, and a safety. Quarterback, tight end, guard, safety.
Okay.
Quarterback, guard, tight end, safety.
Well,
the crazy thing is, though, one of these teams are going to land Deshaun Watson. It's just a matter of who.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw a little bit of a curveball in here and say that Ron Rivera likes what he sees in somewhat of a local kid to the Commanders, and I'm going to go with the 11th overall pick. The Washington Commanders select quarterback Malik Willis, Liberty.
Whoa. Okay. Okay. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming, if I'm being honest. Okay. Minnesota Vikings. Now, their needs are a little bit more complex. They need a corner, a defensive tackle, a quarterback, a safety, and a linebacker. Corner, DT, quarterback, safety, linebacker. So if I'm them, okay, let's think about what division they're in. They're in the NFC North.
Right.
They play in the dome. They're going to have to go up against wide receivers if he comes back, like Devante Adams. Or they're going to go up against. Do you like you think about the rivalry game? So they're going to have to play in Lambeau. They're going to have to play in Detroit. Going to have to play in Chicago. They're going to need some. They're going to need some. They're going to need some swagger on the boundary. I'm gonna go Ahmad Sauce Gardner for the Minnesota Vikings.
Ooh, I like that pick. That's a solid pick right there. I like that. I like that.
All right, you got pick 13, the Browns. The Brownies.
What's their needs?
The Browns.
Quarterback.
They need wide receiver, D-line,
Uh-huh.
guard, and linebacker. Wide receiver, D-line, guard, linebacker.
I think they have some decent wide receiver talent already. Myself, I think it's been more the quarterback. I'm gonna go with the 13th overall pick. The Cleveland Browns select defensive tackle Jordan Davis, Georgia.
Ooh, I like that. All right, Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens. They need offensive line, corner, defensive tackle, and wide receiver. All right. If I'm trying to convince Lamar Jackson to stay with us, and I want to protect that man at all costs, he's coming off a very, very bad season as far as injuries. I want to protect him at all costs. So I'm going to go Charles Cross, offensive tackle out of Mississippi State.
Ooh, okay, okay.
All right, you got the first Eagles pick, pick 15. Here we go, you guys. This is what y'all been waiting for.
All right.
The 15th overall pick, the Philadelphia Eagles select Foothills is on you.
Let me know what you guys think in the chat. I'm gonna take a little longer on this one. We need corner, linebacker, safety, tight end, wide receiver.
We need a whole defense.
Right. All right. All right. Well, let's think about this logically now, because we always obviously have the next pick too, so we don't have to worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know about you guys in the chat. I love the Ajabu pick at 15. If he's there, we have Brandon Graham coming back. They both went to the same college. You know, Michigan Wolverines are Michigan Wolverines for life. You know, that kind of runs deep in them. So I would love for my guy Brandon Graham to be able to bring this kid under his wing.
I like
so
that.
unless you have a dispute that I would love to hear, but they chat as well. You guys let me know if you what you think. But I like the Ajabu pick right here.
Yeah, some people are saying Ajabu. I see Ajabu. I see Linderbaum.
Yeah.
I see Dean, Nakobe Dean.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So it's up to you, man.
Yeah, with the 15th overall pick, the Philadelphia select defensive edge David Ajabu, Michigan.
I like that pick. That is a great pick. That is a great pick at that spot.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right. So me,
I'm going
to. All right. So if I'm being honest with myself, I'm going to go Devin Lloyd out of Utah.
Ooh.
Linebacker, the Swiss Army knife, the rover. He can do whatever you need him to do. He can line up on the edge. He can drop back in coverage. He can rush the passer. You know, he has the kind of speed that you need to keep up with these dynamic tight ends. He can run sideline to sideline without an issue. Great size. I believe he's about 6'2", 6'3". A very big finesse, fast body that can do everything you need on defense. A leader.
Most definitely.
All right, so you got the Chargers pick next.
I like that pick.
All right, so the Chargers need D tackle, tight end, guard, running back, corner. Chargers need D tackle, tight end, guard, running back, corner. D tackle, tight end, guard, running back, corner.
That's an easy pick for me. With the 17th overall pick, the LA Chargers select defensive tackle, Devin, the one that was on the top there.
Oh, DeMarvin Leal?
Marvin Leal.
DeMarvin Leal, D tackle. Okay.
Yep.
All right, the Saints. Now, the Saints, they need a quarterback for real. Saints need wide receiver, D tackle, safety, running back, corner. Wide receiver, D tackle, safety, running back, corner. So I believe that the Saints are going to choose safety out of Michigan, Daxton Hill.
Okay.
That's what I believe. You got the Philadelphia Eagles next pick. So we got an edge rusher, we got a linebacker.
We did.
You still got Nakobe Dean on the board. You got Kyer Elam, the corner out of Florida. You got Jaquan Brisker, safety out of Penn State. You got Perrion Winfrey, D-tackle out of Oklahoma. You still got wide receivers Chris Olave, Ohio State. Got Drake London, wide receiver out of USC. Jameson Williams, wide receiver out of Alabama. Just a side note for Jameson Williams, he had an ACL tear, so he won't be playing this season.
Click on Jameson Williams for me.
Athleticism in some form is becoming a necessity for NFL wide receivers, and it's clear that Williams is not understocked in that regard. The Alabama wide receiver has supreme explosive capacity, and he uses that to generate big plays on a weekly basis. Williams is uncommonly explosive out of his stance, and he has legitimate game-breaking speed and space. His long, energetic strides are absurdly efficient, and he can gain separation with his elite acceleration alone. Williams is very dangerous when schemed in space, but he also has skill set to create space on his own. I would be careful with this guy because he just tore his ACL and during off season, or I believe recently. I don't remember when, but it was very recently. I think he's going to drop into the second round. So that's just my thought. Or a team's going to pick him maybe with the final few picks in the first round. Now think about this. As far as wide receiver goes, we need a big body. Drake London, 6'5", big dude.
Yeah, true. How big is Olave? He's smaller, isn't he?
Olave, they don't have his height on here.
Okay.
Let me see if I get the full report. Give me a second.
No problem. I mean,
so Olave is.
It would be
6'1", 189 pounds, 6'1".
Okay.
So you have options here. With the
with the 19th overall pick, Philadelphia Eagles select wide receiver Drake London, USC.
Big body. Big body. Okay. The Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers need quarterback, tackle, corner, wide receiver, safety. They need DBs, wide receiver, tackle, and a quarterback. I think the Saints, if they're smart, they're going to pick a quarterback. And I think knowing them, not knowing them, but I think it'd be interesting if they choose the hometown guy, Kenny Pickett, quarterback out of Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Now you got the Patriots pick.
Okay. Pull up their needs for me real quick.
Patriots need corner, running back, wide receiver, safety, D tackle. They need DBs, running back, wide receiver, D tackle. DBs, running back, wide receiver, D tackle.
Okay.
So these are the top defensive guys that are available. You got Jermaine Johnson, N'Kobe Dean, Kyra Elam, Jaquan Brisker as a safety, Trevon Walker, edge, Perion Winfrey, D tackle, Lewis Sine, safety. Excuse me, you guys. Cameron Thomas, edge, Trey McDuffie, corner.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, getting a little feedback here. 1 second. Is that better? All right.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to say with the 21st overall pick, Patriots select Kyra Elam, cornerback, Florida.
Interesting. All right. The Raiders. Raiders need D tackle. Well, Raiders need D line, wide receiver, corner, and offensive tackle. D line, wide receiver, corner, offensive tackle. I say they go Perion Winfrey, D tackle. Because they already got Mad Max and Yannick Ngakoue on the edge. So
true. Yeah, that's a good pick. That's a good pick.
All right. The Cardinals, Arizona Cardinals. They need
everything.
A cornerback, edge, tight end, running back, offensive tackle. They need a cornerback, an edge rusher, a tight end, a running back, and an offensive tackle. Okay. This might be a great spot for Jermaine Johnson, honestly. Edge rusher out of Florida State. They're not going to bring back Chandler Jones.
Right. Well, that's a good point. Yeah, I was looking at his name too. It's funny you said that. Yeah, I like that pick. With the 23rd overall pick, the Arizona Cardinals select Jermaine Johnson, edge rusher, Florida.
All right. Now the Cowboys, with 24th overall pick, Dallas Cowboys select punter.
punter from Germany. Dallas can't kick. That's what his name is.
Dallas can't kick.
Oh my goodness!
All right.
So what the Dallas needs? Definitely not edge rushers. They have plenty of those. At least they did last year. I don't know if some of them are free agents or not. But
all right, let's see.
They don't need a running back. They don't need receivers. What's Dallas need? What's their needs?
Dallas needs safety, D tackle, linebacker, offensive line. Safety, D tackle, linebacker, offensive line. If they're smart, they're going to go O line. I think they're going to go Trevor Penning out of Northern Iowa.
That's a good pick. Replacement for
right, but knowing them, they'll probably pick a wide receiver just to make a flash.
Right.
All right, so Buffalo Bills is your pick. Buffalo Bills need corner, defensive tackle, guard, running back, wide receiver.
Okay.
Corner, D tackle, guard, running back, wide receiver.
So they need. All right. Corner, defensive tackle, offensive. Okay. Who's the best? Who's the best corner on the board? Can you pull up just corners?
Say it one more time.
Can you pull up just corners?
Yes. The best corner available is Trent McDuffie. And then there's a drop off to Darion Kendrick out of Georgia.
Got you. Okay. And then defensive tackles. Can you click on that one for me, please?
Yep. Devante Wyatt out of Georgia.
Okay.
Fadarian Mathis out of Alabama.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to go with the 25th overall pick in the 2022 NFL Draft. Buffalo Bills select Devante Wyatt, defensive tackle, Georgia.
Okay. All right. So, the Tennessee Titans.
They need a quarterback. I'm surprised quarterback's not on that list.
That's what I think too. But let's see.
If
Says
they,
here they,
if
says
they were
here
to,
they need linebacker, wide receiver,
yeah,
guard, tight end, center. Ooh. Linebacker, wide receiver, guard, tight end, center. Okay, so
yeah, they are kind of old at wide receiver, I guess.
yeah, they are, especially with Julio.
Right.
So
Guard, defensive tackle.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they go Chris Olave.
Got you. I already know my pick for the Buccaneers. With the 27th overall pick, 2022 NFL Draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Tyler Linderbaum, offensive center, Iowa.
Whoa. Whoa. They need running back, D tackle, corner, edge, and guard.
But that their center isn't he retired? Didn't he retire?
I'm not even sure. Did he?
I thought he did, or he's a free agent. I don't think he's coming back to the Bucks, so they're gonna be looking for a center.
Okay.
Possibly.
Linderbaum. I got you. Linderbaum. All right, so Green Bay Packers. All right, Green Bay Packers. They need wide receiver, linebacker, offensive tackle, D tackle, edge. So they need D line, linebacker, wide receiver, offensive tackle. So they want to keep, if they want to keep Aaron Rodgers in the building, they're going to pick a skill position guy.
Right.
In my opinion. So I think they choose Traylon Burke out of Arkansas.
Got you. What are the what's the Dolphins' needs? Even though I think that they should pick. Yeah, I didn't think it would be on there.
They need running back, center, linebacker, tackle, and edge. Running back, center, linebacker, offensive tackle, edge.
Do you really think they believe in Tua?
I do.
Wow.
Because you got to think, that guy, the new head coach,
yeah,
he was brought there to bring out the best in Tua. So
that's true.
So what do you think they're going to go with?
All right. I think they're going to go. I think Miami's going to reach a little bit for a skill position player. I'm going to say they're going to go Isaiah Spiller, running back, Texas A&M.
Oh, okay. All right. Chiefs. You know what? If I know the Chiefs,
They don't
they're
need
gonna they're
they
gonna
don't-
live and die by their offense no matter what. They
True.
need a safety, wide receiver, edge, corner, and tight end. They might lose Honey Badger. So
Oh yeah, he's free agent.
yeah,
He's probably gonna be gone.
I wouldn't put it past them to I would not put it past them to draft Jameson Williams and let him sit a year.
Yeah. Okay. Who's the best offensive tackle on the board left?
The best offensive tackle on the board will be
Just click on the OT on the top.
it is Nicholas Petitfier.
Ohio State. Okay.
You want him or no?
Yeah.
Because remember, they okay, got it.
Yep.
Bengals choose Nicholas Petitfier.
The Lions at 32. Because they have that pick from the Rams. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I bet the Detroit Lions, they wish that was for the other reason to be at 32.
Right. All right. So the Lions, they chose who? Kyle Hamilton at the beginning?
Yep.
I think the Lions are going to choose quarterback Matt Corral.
Ooh, makes it in and sneaks into the first round.
So let's review this real quick before we get out of here because I know you got something to do. So
We're good.
So let's see. First overall pick, Jags chose Evan Neal. Detroit chose Kyle Hamilton. Houston Texans chose Aiden Hutchinson. New York Jets chose Kayvon Thibodeau. New York Giants chose Kenyon Green, offensive guard at Texas A&M. Panthers chose Ikem Ekwonu, tackle out of North Carolina State. Giants chose Garrett Wilson, wide receiver. Atlanta Falcons chose Andrew Booth Jr. Broncos chose George Kolaftus, edge rusher. Jets chose Derek Stingley Jr. Washington football team chose Malik Willis, quarterback out of Liberty. Vikings chose Ahmad Sauce Gardner.
That's Washington Commanders.
Browns choose D tackle Jordan Davis out of Georgia. Baltimore Ravens choose Charles Cross, offensive tackle. Eagles choose David Ajabu with the 15th overall pick, edge rusher. 16th overall pick, Eagles choose Devin Lloyd, linebacker.
Beautiful picks.
Chargers choose DeMarvin Leal, defensive tackle. Saints choose Daxton Hill, safety. Eagles choose Drake London, wide receiver. Steelers choose Kenny Pickett, cornerback out of Pittsburgh. Patriots choose Kyrie Elam, cornerback out of Florida. Raiders choose Perion Winfrey, D tackle out of Oklahoma. Arizona Cardinals choose Jermaine Johnson, edge out of Florida State. Cowboys choose Trevor Penning, offensive tackle out of Northern Iowa. Buffalo Bills choose Devante Wyatt, D tackle out of Georgia. Titans choose Chris Olave, wide receiver out of Ohio State. Buccaneers choose Tyler Linderbaum, center out of Iowa. Green Bay chooses
wide receiver
wide receiver Traylon Burke.
Yep.
Miami Dolphins choose running back Isaiah Spiller. Chiefs choose Jameson Williams, wide receiver. Bengals choose Nicholas Petit-Frere, offensive tackle out of Ohio State.
And last but not least,
Detroit chooses quarterback out of Mississippi, Matt Corral. So, very interesting draft. Very exciting.
Yeah.
But, this is going to be a hell of a draft. The bottom line, man. All these teams have a lot of needs, and it's really going to be wild, bro. Like the combine is tomorrow, and for the rest of the week, what are your final thoughts before we get out of here, my man?
Just hoping the best for all those guys at the combine, man. Hopefully nobody, there's nobody that has any major injuries, and everyone goes out there and feels that they put out their best in front of all these scouts and the front office people and all that good stuff. It's the combine's going to be fun to watch. It always is. We've seen a lot of great athletes go through the combine, so they got to continue that tradition definitely, and hopefully the Eagles get some good draft analysis under their belt with this combine.
Definitely, man. The Eagles have a lot of things ahead of them. They have a lot of draft capital. Just as well as they can make the right decision, they can make the bad decision. And
Right.
I'm really curious to see how they approach the quarterback position. I'm really curious to see how they approach the defensive side of the ball. We need defense tremendously. Edge, linebackers, safeties, you name it, we need it. Corners. So I'm really looking forward to it. You guys, this mock draft, if you guys haven't, make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe as well if you're new to our content. If you like what you hear, make sure you guys also remember that we were live streaming on 2 channels. So if you want to watch this stream back, you can either watch it on the Nest Out West with Foothills, or you can watch it on Chalk It Up Sports. You take your pick, whatever it is. You're supporting the content. You're supporting us. Birds of a feather flock together, and we really appreciate all the support. This content game is extremely fun. You guys make it worthwhile. So make sure you guys continue to stay humble, stay healthy, stay hungry. We appreciate you guys. And if you guys are playing this back, really appreciate you guys even more for coming back. You guys are awesome. Like we always say, man, this content game is nothing without you guys. Continue to push forward. Continue to, better yourselves, invest in yourselves, love yourselves, love the people around you. Life is fragile, and, we're just grateful to do this thing that we love every single day.
100. Yeah. Tone couldn't have said it. I couldn't have said it any better than Tone just did. Absolutely. And yeah, you guys, until next time, we fly until we die. Stay mean, stay green. Thanks for viewing us on your screen. But most importantly, like I always say, keep it fuego.
And like I always say, you guys, you always tune into y'all dose of Chalk It Up Sports, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. We out of here, y'all.